Alrighty. Good evening, everybody, and how we all doing tonight? Welcome to a double stream? 2 streams in one day? I mean, that literally is what this is. We only stopped like 4 or 5 hours ago. But I was like, I still want to play more. And I can't, like, do the regular stream tonight because I got the early morning shift tomorrow. So instead we are back now. Now, given this is basically the opposite of when I normally stream, I'm not expecting all that many folks to be here, unfortunately. But we've already got a few people around, so that's something at least. Torishi, Sion, Zelda. Some of the regular faces are here. The hardcore folks. I've actually done some stuff off stream. If you were here for the end of the last stream, you might remember we were getting like things were getting a bit. So we'll see. Money 20k, or well, 21k in this case. But the point is more than 20k, so we can get this goddamn ice sword quest going. Yeah. It was a bit annoying. I just went and did a bunch of like mining and sold off the ores. It's really not efficient to make money that way, but it is an option. And it's got us there because we were at like 18 point something k. Yeah. I also did, there was it for Claudia? You will notice she has a lot more bow skills now. There are ways to grind skill sparking. Again, it's kind of dodgy. This is not a game you want to grind in. But I was after specifically Shadow Shot. You will notice, sometimes inflicts instant death. There is a reason we wanted that. Hey, Akuro. How's it going? I'll just, still working. Busy day. Right, yeah, so we're currently doing this the ice sword quest, so that's basically what we're up to here. I don't believe it will cost us any encounter rank, event rank, to do it. Actually, while we're here, so you might notice we got a life point deficit on some people. That was from the grind for skills being a bit dodgy. Yeah, I don't dislike speedruns. In fact, like, I actually quite like JRPG speedruns. It just depends on the game. Well, that's not even on the game, more on the route. There are certain speedruns where it's like a fully manipulated run. It's like, that's just not interesting. That's like, I can respect it on an execution level. The knowledge and like practice that goes into like a fully manipulated run is absolutely like a hardcore shit. And I find the mechanics behind that to be quite interesting, but I don't find that interesting to watch. I find that interesting to read. Whereas if I'm gonna watch a speedrun, I want it to be the runner needs to have a bit of personality, and the run itself needs to be a bit interesting. I watched a speedrun of the original Saga the other day, like the Game Boy version, after I finished the WonderSwan version, just to sort of see what that was like. And the speedrun for that was like, it was the category was glitchless, so it was just basically the game done quickly. Which was cool to see. And, like, the speedrun sort of goes the way you kind of would expect it to. Its use of, like, monsters grown at specific points. And to some degree, Esper stuff. It's a lot of, like, using the systems in ways you would kind of expect to go fast. And it was also specifically a non-chainsaw category. So they couldn't just chainsaw God at the end. They actually had to fight God. Alright, so if somehow we fuck this up and lose Galahad forever, I've got the save. So, it's a little... He's meant to appear, like... somewhere around town, question mark, but the details are a bit sketchy as to exactly how this goes down. Oh, that's because it's... Okay, everyone's got their own walk cycle. This guy's got a weird, like, hop to his walk, and that's accentuated when you, like, speed it up. I don't know if we need to, like, change town and come back. Oh, yep. There's the lady. Now, Galahad, buddy, we're working to, you know, defeat evil gods and such here. You could have told us you had 20 grand in the bank to just drop on a sword. That might have been, you know, useful. And, like... It's not just, we haven't just met Galahad, we've been traveling with him basically the whole game. He was our, like, third companion. He was before we even started doing the party shuffle. Where did he get that the 20k from? I mean, I guess, at the end of the day, it's his money. I think we can be Nepo Party. We are a prince. Even if, I guess, our nation is, bloodline is gone with the last one, maybe our sister's alive, question mark, and our castle is ruined and overrun by monsters. We did sort of Nepo baby our way into things anyway, because thanks to the, like, who we are, we were able to, like, get in with a lot of the other nobles and royalty. Hey Ryu, how's it going? well, so that is, yeah, because that particular part of the storyline gives him, like a storyline, I guess. Certain characters, they just get dumped in the world. But, see, I'm sort of torn.
ヨービルからの2がなかなか届かないんだ。イナーシーが荒れて船が遅れるなんてことはありえないからね。
What? Completely? What? Hang on. What? Hang on. What? An achievement just popped. Complete the Orchid event. What? I didn't even... What? Did I miss something? Did we set some flags purely by accident? Orchid? I don't remember an orchid. We can't buy the Fruit of Luck anymore. Maybe that's it? Something to do with that? Maybe we missed an event and well, technically the event counts as complete. Question mark? Very much this game do be like that. I said it is both to this game's strongest sort of advantage and detriment. Is it's sort of what's the words I'm looking for? Okay, so you're... And then, like, talking to him is what said that event is finished, but... I didn't even know there was an event started. So, like, then Galahad is supposed to, like, pop up wielding the ice sword? Yeah, the like, events... You sort of just stumbling across events while you're doing other stuff, I actually feel is to the game's strength. But that can also be quite frustrating, because if you're trying to do specific things, it can be like, why is this, that, or the other not flagging, like right now? Where's Galahad? Oh, hope it works out for you. I'll probably check in with folks on that one myself. I'm not particularly interested. His inventory wouldn't have been full anyway. He would have had, at least 2 weapon slots open. Hopefully it's not fussy and it's like it needs the primary weapon slot to be open. Yeah, it should just be talk to this lady, then go into the pub, come back out of the pub, and Galahad should be here-ish. Question mark. Alright, so let's check his stuff. Unless I did I overload him at some point without realizing? Nope, he's definitely got slots free. But we can free up all his slots, that's not a problem. Oh, actually, hang on. I wonder if it's that fussy about it. There we go. Oh wow, it really was that fussy about it? Yup, that was it. Oh man, that is specific. Wow. You have to talk to her. Do not talk to her before going into the store, because that makes her untalk-toable. Go into the store to learn that they've sold the sword, then talk to her when you come out of the sword, and yeah, you'll notice there that it flagged the next leg of the quests. Jesus.
Oh, 久しぶりだな。ガラハドさん、お変わりないようですね。その剣はアイスソードですよね。そうだ。やっと手に入れたのだ。一目見た時からこの剣だけは欲しかった。これで神々にさらなる奉仕ができる。
なあ。
フレームタイラントにあって我々に害をなすものかどうか確かめよう。
Honestly, he seems pretty cool. The Flame Tyrant, that is. And there we go, Ice Sword get. Wait, he didn't even... Would you... It didn't even go onto his equipment. Oh, something I did off stream that I forgot to mention. Finished everything to get her the warrior class. Alright, now... Right, over here, up the mountain. Okay. And we can use the, like, emergency entrance up the mountain. So we don't actually have to walk all the way back up it, thank God. I am curious, are we able to still talk to him via this method? And then when did we need that? We needed that for, like, fucking, what's his name from ages ago? Hey, Tengu, how's it going? I don't know if I'm gonna bother trying to attempt any of the ecology quests. Because they require a considerable combat investment in that you've got to, like, depopulate areas of certain monsters. Which obviously means you need to win X many fights. Very, encounter rank expensive. Yeah, if we've got time to, but like if we need to burn time at any point, absolutely. Now we have just freed ourselves up 20 grand. And I've got things I can put that to use for. I've just got to remember where I can buy them. So the fashionable helm was the first thing we wanted. I've already got a full set of fashionable helms. It's a certain run of arm pieces that we want now. Conqueror's gloves? I think that's it. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button. I'm sniffing around for Conqueror's. Okay, 3150. Doubt anyone in Frontier is selling the big gear. Ah, no, that's not what I meant to. God damn it, menuing is hard. Thank God it doesn't cost time. Did I already check all these ones? Uh, it's mostly the imports and the Crystal Cartel in different places seem to... Conquerors for 3150, alright. Nope, I haven't leveled Trader at all, I think. Searching for a bit of armor rather than a weapon. Conqueror's gloves. I think the leg mail actually is what we want as well. Okay, let's... Okay, that's pretty much everyone is going to get a significant... Oh, this... I'm just noticing this, the field plate as well is like the big one. It's not strength, it's survivability, defense. Thing is, everyone here is getting, like, a considerable defensive buff by equipping these. How much cash do we have left? Buy a couple of sets of buffs as well. Grants immunity to status ailments, though. That's kind of huge. So gear what I'm picking up at the shops here is merely the best like purchasable gear. And I'm hoping that's going to give us enough of a defensive boon to keep us alive, given we were getting utterly destroyed. Where is Bird? Bird is up mountain. Was there a shortcut up this mountain? I don't think there was. Was there? We're gonna need Yump. No, not Yump. Climb. Maybe Yump and Climb? Why do I have Find Treasure equipped? That's pointless. But yeah, so for this one. I don't... was there a shortcut? I don't think there was. Climbing all the way back up this place is gonna be a bit of a shit fight. Did this place have any ore? I don't even remember. Oh, easy there, sir. Oh, I didn't bring disarm. God damn it. Ah, not Crystal Lake. That's for later. Alright, oh, bollocks. So this, shit. Because I remember we copped like a ton of fights getting up this place. This is just a dead-end hole. This here. Okay, that's just treasure. That's... we don't care. No, that's, No, no, what? That is not what I meant to do. Did I not hit I play it safe? Ah, it's gonna have... This sort of works, I guess, actually. Oh, Jesus. Wait, this does not look like anywhere useful. God damn it. That was a huge waste of... This was, in fact, just not anywhere useful. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna get... God damn it. I was hoping they wouldn't chain. There's not really anything I can do. No worries, Sion, take it easy. We should still be here. Again. Ugh. No. I'm kind of like, I'm trying to juke them into each other. Well, actually, if it's just one at a time, I can hit them with the retreat. Despawn the fuckers. Zombie camping the goddamn spawn point. Yeah, the gem cost definitely starts going up. Wait, we can get another feather?
よくやった。感謝するぞ。お前の苦労に報いてやろう。これを持っていけ。
Cyclone shoes. Greatly increases agility, okay. Plus 10 agi though, yeah, alright. That does greatly increase agi, my goodness.
いらっしゃいませ。お泊まりですか？
Alright, now, how did we get back to... The lake, area D... And then there was some shenanigans with accessing... I don't think you can get a second feather. We had a feather earlier.
Yeah.
There's not much I can do about that. They're just gonna chain onto me. It's just, I don't remember the layouts. Oi, where'd you come from? Girl. Right. We didn't need, like, detect trap in here, did we? That was the other place. Similar aesthetic. A bit more green.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, okay. Haha! That's right, the insta-death traps. We didn't really explore much of the other ways, did we? Because there's like monsters, yeah.
Yeah.
And then... down the back of here... was the ghost ship? She lost... Hmm. No.
死を恐れず戦うしかありません。
Yeah, god dang it. Okay. This is probably gonna take a few tries. He's comboing with himself, lovely. If she's just dead, then this is done. Yeah. Oh, we actually got the paralysis. Nice. This music is really fucking good. Wait! We didn't even... Okay, we got lucky with the paralysis. We're able to kill him manually. We didn't even need to go for the instant death proc. We actually beat his ass down.
Yeah.
Now, there's some weirdness as to... sorry, just reading some stuff up. It's kind of awkward because if we finish this quest, it does actually permanently take the aquamarine off you. Just trying to check some things. Hmm.
らっしゃいませ。お泊まりですか？
Yeah, we do need to kind of get a move on with this one as well. It's on a... We're pushing the timer on it a bit. Hey, nice, Leon. We managed to beat up the ghost ship Kraken, and we ended up killing him manually. We didn't get the instant death proc, we just did enough damage to make him fall over. And like, I say that, like, we fired off the instant death ability a couple of times, and it does huge damage, so even if it isn't proccing instant death, it's still damn powerful. So the equipment upgrades actually mostly just gave us survivability rather than, damage. Like, we haven't actually increased our damage potential all that much. That is probably something we should look into, is our gear is, like, our offensive gear is potatoes. We're basically relying on the skills to sort of brute us through. Oh, actually, hang on. I didn't think about proficiencies. Jump, climb, find chest, disarm, trap, pick, lock. That's probably all good stuff, to be honest. Yeah, that actually should be a decent set. These fucking guys literally doggy guarding the entrance, bastards. Oh, Jesus. These fuckers have that really bad movement pattern. Boys just want to stay over there. That's fine by me. Ah. Might it be the Twin Moon Temple that we've been looking for this whole time and collecting artifacts for, and... Not the brightest, the prince. Ooh! Look, I'm breaking out the Spanish guitar! Who are you, sir, is not how you would translate that as... Wow! You... How did you miss the tone of that line so badly? That is impressive how badly you fucked up that line. This music, fucking hey, though. I'm assuming going for stun is basically pointless. Bully his corpse? What a dick. Like, I'm gonna assume we just can't outspeed the... Assume that doesn't count as undead? Ow! God damn. I'm wondering if that int down is gonna, like, actually decrease his damage output. Oh, god damn it. It did actually appear to decrease his damage output, then he turned around and fucking buffed his int back. It doesn't help we're not, like, proccing any combos here. I don't know if we can hit him with Paralyze. I wish there was a way to, like, find the information out. Huh. We're not going to accept that, but interesting. It's not actually a loss. Oh, I see. Could have saved as we got up top. Yeah, we hit no combos, so that's pretty rough in itself. It took like 4 shots to land the int down. So if we get the int down earlier, that'd be huge. I don't know if we can land like a Paralyze. Stuns seem kind of pointless because he's just gonna outspeed us. And stun only seems to be useful if you get in first. I don't think we're not gonna get in first unless someone does one of those, like where they speed tech and it guarantees the first action. Nullifies Pyrology. So he's one of the 3 big spells he's throwing out as a fire spell. Demonology. Don't does what is that other yeah, I don't know. too much. I don't think it's demonology. Probably sorcery or possibly necromancy. Nah, I don't think the anti-demonology is gonna work on him. The anti-fire should definitely though, so that at least. Again, this fucking track, goddamn. Fucking Spanish guitar boss track. Friggin' Ace Combat over here. That's fucking sick tune. There's a huge hit, nice. 1,000 damage out the gate. Oh, got the imp down. Though that's... I think all our healing has fallen over. God damn it. I should really do something about that. I should get some, like, proper healing gear for some of the other characters. Oh, triple. This, like, if I had a way to get the others back up, this would actually be looking pretty good. But we're basically just running the clock down. Oh my god, she actually got in before his action. What the hell? Hey, nice! Fucking mess of a clear. It's occurred to me that there is a bomb on. It's a single use, so it's not really reliable, but it does not need to be sitting on him. He's got a heal magic. At least there we can use that as a revive. Now, that was just the entrance boss. I have no idea how bullshit the rest of this place is gonna be. That merely go- There are like 20 dudes on that platform. What the heck? No. Oh my god. It locks my controls up for a while there. That was a bit spooky. We, how do we do? Well, but I, like, is there a puzzle here? I don't... I'm just trying to, oh, Jesus. Like, there's different colored thingies on the floor. I don't know if that relates to the monsters, maybe? BP increase is always a good one to see. Hmm. Possibly? I'm still not sure. We still haven't sparked. I spark and die. He does get an AoE attack at some point. I forget what type it's on. Okay, that did no damage. Oh. Ah! Something happened? Your big noise was made? Okay, but like... Okay, so I'm guessing like the blob guys is the ones we need to kill to act... What happens if I accidentally dispel the boss fight? So if the regular music's playing, that means it shouldn't be that fight? Can we use the music to suss things? I think so. I hadn't really thought about it before, but she's got a red dot sight on her bow. Strength BP, that's all good level ups. You what now? So, if the side rooms in this place are all dropping, like, big loot fights, question mark? We want to be doing them, question mark. These ghosts are a problem. Fuck you in particular, sir. Thankfully, we have anti-undead tech. Oh my. Reverse surge combo. Killed him 4 times over. Hey, Green, how's it going? Ask me that question in a little bit. We got in here, so... As in, we were able to beat the boss that was guarding this place, but God knows... how nasty the, like, final boss of this place will be. Holy shit! Yeah, I hadn't even really thought about it. I just kind of kept using her since we got it. Like, she was the first party member we got, apart from, like, the main character. Quote, unquote. Oh, there it goes. It went up one. This is the bit I'm worried about, is, like... how much... fights we have to take. How, yeah, how much this is gonna crank up the... Oh, snap, they're comboing. I don't actually know if she's meant to be... I don't think she's meant to be, like, beast race. I think that is just decorative, but you know what? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, but I don't know if the horns are actual legitimate horns, or if they're horns acquired from a slain foe kind of situation. Yeah, but that's alright. Like, I don't know. Okay, so this is not where we want to be. Well, I mean, this is where we want to be later. This is the way out. I want the rest of the treasure. Because I feel like the I wonder if the guardian, like the door guardians can't chain, because none of them have chained. Yeah, actually, you can see it on the back there. On the back of her head, like it is literally a skull. She's wearing a skull of a dead enemy. I just hadn't been paying attention. And hey, Blackout, how's it going? We solved a bunch of the problems from last stream. Yes, Ice Sword is solved and done. Everything that was like backed up from that is done. We beat the ghost ship Kraken and got the Aquamarine. We're now in the Twin Moon Temple. Chasing the... Oh, god damn it. Chasing down the Moonstone? The Ice Sword was just you needed... Oh, god damn it. The Ice Sword was just you needed 20k. So you needed to be able to purchase the Ice Sword. And then when you went in to purchase it, it would have... It sold before you got there. So you don't actually spend the 20k to get it, but you need the 20k in the bank. So you're not down 20k on that quest. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, had we held on to Galahad instead of benching him to do the Galahad, maybe not. You might have just had to pay the 20k. Undead is a problem. Throw did not work. Interesting. Give me a second. Why did that not work? It has probably become disconnected. Yeah, give me a second. Jesus. Takes a bit to reconnect it. I'll save after the fight, I guess. Okay. It should be fixed now. Yeah, undead are a bit of a problem, except that she has Yeetus, Deletus, Undead. So... they probably don't like magic either. Like, at least these things are giving us decent stat ups, so... it's not a complete waste. Well, I mean, it's not a complete waste anyway, because it's, like... the whole point is, we're getting the rewards out of it as well. Yes. This has battle rank and in event rank. I'm assuming you're probably talking about event rank. There is... there isn't really like a meaningful difference between the two in this particular game, as they're both tied to the same thing, but it is a separate number. They are tracked. They're derived from the same back piece, but they are tracked separately. Both battle rank and event rank are tracked on how many fights you've taken. Battle rank determines how strong the monsters are. Event rank determines the progression of the world. That event rank being the clock here, basically. And yeah, it being in these kind of bits, it is a bit especially this this is forcing us to take a heap of fights. We could not take the treasure. We could try to speed through here as quick as possible, but even then there is still a certain amount of fights you have to do just with how this dungeon works, as it were. And like I've said before, Birds haven't been the boss yet. Nope, they're not the boss since they can chain. Well, not just loot gobbling, but like, lizards, maybe? Yeah, lizards, cool. Because of the spark system for the skills is pretty obtuse. Trying to understand that along with like understanding the job class system and how that ties into it and everything, like you need to experiment with things, especially because like it is RNG. You can push the odds in your favor. Yeah, well, so the sparks, like higher BR means you're fighting tougher enemies, which means it's easier to spark skill. But if you get you can sort of like pseudo brick yourself by making yourself not strong enough to be able to deal with the encounter rank you've like raised yourself up to. It heavily discourages experimentation and exploration, but then the other half of the game heavily encourages exploration and experimentation, and the systems that like they're counter to each other. Because this is yeah. Well, so, and that's the case with this as well, Blackguard. Like, I'd like to spend more time, like, getting a good feel for, like, how, like, what combos flow well, and, like, there's, like, the multiple different battle stances, and how all that works, and you just can't. Because you need to take the minimum amount of fights at all times. And, like, I've said a few times, like, this game feels like it's at its strongest points when it's, letting you is not even the best way to put it. When it's, like, when you're going around just doing things, and, like, the events in the world, and I'm actually screwed. The controls don't engage quick enough for me to move. There's downtime after the game loads in before it'll accept input. And there's, like, because we're already having to cop so many fights, just, like, the mandatory fights for this area, it's, like, I cannot afford any more extra fights. Okay, I'm gonna, like, slow manually fucking dispel everything. Now let's start. Too many people like meme on the original Gundam. It has some derp, and people like go out of their way to make a big fuss about that, but like it's actually pretty damn good. If anything, some of those, like, silly, derpy moments have become a, like, part of the series itself. Gun tank can into space. I think I just walk off the map? you get the green paint job is for the, like, you get that in the full armor Gundam, which is like the complete version of the original Gundam. And then you have the 78-1 as well, and it's black. Full Armor Gundam's not in the original series. It's comes later kind of. There's lots of Gundam variants and whatnot that you come later. How are you watching it? Did you see Doan Kukuru's Island? That's a bit of an infamous episode. The reason I ask how are you watching it is because that's... I don't think that's ever been officially released in English. They meet Doan Kukurus. If you'd seen that episode, you'd know what I'm talking about. It's around that point. I don't remember exactly when. But if you'd seen the episode, you'd very much know who I'm talking about. The CQC Zaku. It has some pretty derpy animation. I never personally had a problem with it, but like Homino hated it so much. It's so weird because there's now a movie of that. I don't get it. Well, that's a problem. Who's got RAOE? The Tomino is weird, this is correct. Yeah, the Gundam novels, yeah. I mean, that was based off of, like, actual fighter pilot lore stuff. That's just humans weird rather than Tomino weird. Double O is honestly a good starting point. Double O is solid. Yeah. I would agree with this assessment. Well, I mean, you get the initial scene with fucking Ibrahim and the jank fiestas, which is a cool starting point anyway. You get the Double O unit doing its Jesus thing. That's not the Double O, the O. Not to be confused with the O. Not to be confused with the big O. Okay, so that was the one we already cleared. Solar powered? No, do you mean the solar furnaces? Those aren't literally solar powered. They're just called solar furnaces. I can definitely understand where the mistake has come from, though. Especially given, like, a big component of Double O's story is solar power related. The energy backstory for that is the space, like the space elevators getting solar power from space down to Earth. I don't recall, sorry. I don't think there was any actual literal solar-powered mechs There's no tech that I'm aware of in 00 that would allow for a solar-powered mech in a... no Gundam really would have like a solar-powered mech. Can't remember if one of the weird... I think there might be a weird UC Gundam that might do some solar power shenanigans. But even then, like, there's just no way to extract enough continuous power from solar energy to power a mech. There was the jank bots. And something like, I can't remember the name, it's been too long, but those things weren't solar powered though, they were just old tech. Oh, the enact. That's just regular stuff. That's not even the old and busted stuff. That's like the feature suit from episode 1. You have Patrick's piloting the parade enact. That's its first, like, actual use. But those, I'm pretty sure they just run off, like, regular fuel. They don't have... like, they don't have a solar drive or anything like that. Like, solar furnace. Yeah, but, like, I mean, that's... everything in that setting runs off of solar power in that sense. That, as I was saying, the whole backstory is that the entire power grid, like the mains power for Earth, is solar power. Like a lot of the political issues that come up in that series sort of come out of that. The three main economic blocks that control the major power inlets, and then how that affects other nations, like, what's her name? The fucking princess, Ishmael. Her country being petrostate and how that is affected by everything going solar power. Yeah, oil is now worth nothing. Your country is done. I probably need to do a rewatch of 00. It has been a long time. Patrick is my boy. Yeah, 00 has great Mook mechs. The thing that really works for me for 00 is I also like the Gundam designs, which is like where it's sort of counterpart Gundam Wing. I do not like the Gundams in Gundam Wing, but I do like the Mooks, whereas in 00 I like the entire assortment of Gundams and the Mooks. I haven't taken a break, have I? This is a problem. Yeah, and in general, I like 00. Like, it's, as I said, you know, just now nattering on about its setting details. Like, I haven't seen 00 in forever, and I can still remember that much about its setting details. Like, it's actually a pretty interesting setting. Yeah, no, you see, like, it's, yeah, it never really, like, got big in Merca. Wing, like, was a weirdly breakout success. G Gundam was well received. Once we get into sort of the internet era, it gets a bit mucky with where things are big and where they aren't. I'm just, I don't actually know too many details of the, like, US side of the Gundam scene, as it were, apart from, like, the, you know, Wing hitting it big. Alright, yeah, as I said, I should have taken a break, like, an hour ago, so I'm going to take a short break here. I'm gonna go make myself a fresh cup of coffee and have a stretch. And then when we get back, I don't know how much more of this we've got, but we're up to, what, the 4th floor? This is getting very expensive on the old encounter ranks. But yeah, If you need to grab yourselves a drink or a snack, or just have a stretch, now is the time. I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, yep. Oh, thank you. Well, I suppose we need to... Holy shit, that's a huge pack of enemies, and that's also the music. Oh boy, okay. I have very little AoE. If he could spark the axe AoE, that'd be lovely. Man, this game has some good music, though. Hey, Blue, how's it going? We've actually done a fair bit this stream. Last stream, it was a bit messy. This stream, we got a lot done. We did the ice sword stuff. Which is a whole chain of things. We went and beat up the ghost ship. I did try to insta-kill it with, like, instant death, and I ended up beating it up because we couldn't get insta-death to proc. And now, yeah, now we're currently making our way up Twin Moon. Didn't buy the ice sword. Galahad bought it, and we borrowed it from him. The Twin Moon Temple's been a bit of a mission. Yeah, we bumped Galahad for a bit, so that he would go purchase it. This place has been costing us so much event rank, it hurts. I mean, like, I could not take the treasure, I guess. Don't tell me I accident. God damn it. Yeah, we've been acquiring it all. Most of it's been trash. Some of it's been really good. There's a double prot ring, guardian ring, I think it was called. That's pretty fucking awesome. I don't think anything else has been particularly stand out. I really need to spark the axe spin ability on Hawk. What? This is just going back down, yeah. Jesus Christ, eh? We need, like, weapon upgrades across the board. All of our weapons are actually... We've been holding onto them for way too long. Right, that was stupid. Physical abilities don't hurt ghosts, dumbass. The current weapon sets are all versatile. I think. It's just, yeah, we've been getting very unlucky with procs. No, there's a bunch of math that goes into it. Like, it depends on the monsters you're fighting. Like, if you're fighting actual trash, the chance to spark something is much lower. But I also forget what setting the AoE spin was for the axe. I can't remember if it was tech or offensive, or maybe defensive for some reason.
強敵だと分かっていても引くわけにはいかないんだ。
I don't really want to farm them out. I'd like to just sort of proc them as we're going. My grumping is more that I know I've procced the axe AoE a couple of times against boss fights that we've died to, and I forget which it was under. I mean, once you spark 20 skills, you do get mastery. Problem is, I can't really, like, use AoE much on her, because her, like, we've depleted her bow quite heavily just getting here. I use, like, AoE magic to, like, supplement.
もっと強いやつと戦おう。よし。
Yeah, there's a full, like, beast set that we're building up from in here, but it's just not very useful to us. Oh no, I've already got Squid Gears. Whatever will I do? This just gets us to the next level. What? No, that's not good. I think we've already been in this door, right? How did... Retreats don't count, right? I've been operating these whole like 20 plus hours on the thinking that like retreats don't count towards your rank. If I've been mistaken this whole time. How do I get up to that one? Well, that's that one. That's no good. That's not the right one either. How do I get up there? Oh, hey, Wiggly, how's it going? Alright, this thing's reasonably threatening. I'm sort of conflicted on it. That was cool. It's hard to explain. It's got a bunch of unique systems that are quite interesting. Those unique systems kind of work against themselves. The way the game works, it sort of encourages exploration and experimentation with your, like, both exploring the world and your, like, combat use, and then punishes you for interacting with the combat system. Yeah, basically each fight you complete advances the in-game clock. And because it uses a lot of systems that are like the way it works is very, very unique to itself. You're not bringing basic RPG knowledge to this game. So like everything is like you got to learn everything anew, which is like makes for quite an interesting thing. But when you're, like, punished for experimenting with the combat system, it's, it has a lot of moments where you're like, where its systems are sort of working well when you're like out exploring the world and the sort of like the world is being like organically active around you, and like you're out doing sort of one quest, tracking down one thing, and you know while that's happening you run into other things and you end up like running down like just doing all this stuff, and it makes the world feel interesting and alive. But at the same time, it's like, what are you missing? And then you hit points of like, what's been, like how to access certain things can get very obtuse. Again, because it is using so many unique systems. Like, the problem is I can't even find good, like, guides on how the systems work. A lot of it, like, just comes down to, just experiment and feel it out. It's like, well, fuck you. Yeah, how's it going? Is this the actual... Is the other room the treasure room? Ah, bollocks. I had gone the treasure way in the first place. Quick. Yeah, so those original, like, Game Boy Saga games are quite different. Big. Ow. There it is, and now watch as I die. Okay, so it was a fucking attack stance one. forget what the skull means. Is it just like interrupting my fucking shit? What is going on? I think my attacks are just being eaten sometimes. God damn. Whew. And that was just a bonus fight. Now we've got the real boss. No, I'm not kidding. What the hell? I'm just gonna try to hit him with like a whole buttload of debuffs. Alright. Well, if it uses physical attacks, it's having a bad day. We just double dropped its strength. The only thing we've seen out of it thus far has been a magical attack, however. Well, there's a physical attack. And there's its int decreased. Oh, quad! Quad reverse! Get fucked, sir! Yeah, the music is so good. It's a shame you weren't here earlier. There was a particular boss track for the like Saruin servant type boss. Fucking Spanish guitar. It's fucking sick. Does this game have set bonuses if I equip the full beast set? Set bonuses are more of a Western thing. Though this is, like, heavily inspired by tabletop, though. I suppose tabletop RPGs don't do set bonuses. That's an MMO thing. Oh, I suppose. We never actually handed the Aquamarine in, did we? I don't know if I should, is the thing. I don't, like... I believe that permanently takes it away from us. I don't know if we need to hold on to all the Fate Stones. Oh good, it did just warp us back out at least. We didn't have to manually walk out of that place. That was... what, like 2 encounter ranks? Event ranks worth of fucking... fuck me. That was... whew. Are you streaming tonight, Hoff? Yeah, I was just... God damn it. I might send the folks your way. I don't know if I've got too much left in me. This has been exhausting. Not rush or anything, just... I'll probably finish up around the 4-ish hour mark, as I'm kind of running low on gas. So it was like I've got work early in the morning, so this wasn't going to be a long stream anyway. But because of that, I wasn't going to be able to like stream in the morning, and I wanted to keep going. Like we'd gotten to an awkward stopping point at the end of last stream with like we had all these like big mid-game quests open that we weren't really able to like do anything about, and then yeah, now we have. Yeah, I don't know if it's exclusively the Sardoin minion track, but I think that's the only time we've heard it, and it's fucking awesome. Does this game have like an in-game music listening situation? Well, we've got the Minstrel. I don't know if he can play that track. But if it's like every random ass track in the game, that's not gonna help us. Give me a second. I wonder if I can like... It might be for a specific minion? No. Why are these? Okay, this is going to be a little more tricky than I had thought. And these aren't. These are done poorly as well. These aren't just the listings of the music. God dang it! Why you gotta be... Ugh. Got a lot of jewels though. That all sort of started to add up. No worries, off. I will try to YOLO. Yeah, no. I don't know if he can even play those themes. I don't know what music he has available. Oh dear, excuse me. Ugh. Specifically the Saroin minion track for I don't know. See, the problem is there's multiple, like, I didn't realize there's multiple Saroin minions and they all got their own track, it seems. I don't remember what his name was, sorry. I appear to be having some technical difficulties on my end. I will look into that later then.
あなたが持っているのはムーンストーンね。それがあれば皇帝陛下にかけられた呪いを打ち破れるわ。宮殿へ急ぎましょう。
元気かね。そのムーンストーンがあれば陛下の病が治るのか。よし、すぐに治療を始めてくれ。
結界を破るために呪者も力を強めたわ。あれが呪者の姿よ。本体は どこかで呪いを唱えてるわ。
陛下。
おお、ネビルか。
お加減はいかがでしょうか。
何か体の上に乗っていた重しが取れたような感じだ。
陛下、ご気分は？
ソフィアか。悪くない。少々空腹だ。
それはようございました。すぐに食事の準備をさせましょう。
ご会おめでとうございます。私も本当に嬉しゅうございます。しかし今日は重大な提案をさせていただかねばなりません。
ローバーン公、陛下は完治されたとはいえまだお疲れです。遠慮なさってください。
重々承知ですが、ことは急を要します。
よい、申してみよ。
近年海賊による被害が増えているのは陛下もご存知のこと。このままではサンゴ海の貿易は廃れてしまい、ひいては帝国の行く末にも重大な影響を与えます。何とぞ我が帝国海軍に海賊討伐をお命じください。海賊の間に仲間割れがあるとも聞きます。今こそが絶好の機会です。
ローバーン公は常に帝国のことを考えてくれているのだな。よろしい。公に海賊討伐を命じ、帝国海軍のすべてを預けよ
お聞き届けいただきありがとうございます。早速準備にかかります。
ローバーン公、その腕の怪我は大丈夫ですか。
兵士たちと剣の稽古に熱中してネビルよ、お前も稽古をした方が良いぞ。剣の切っ先が鈍ったのではないか。
う。待たせたな。褒美は思いのままだ。何なりと申してみよ。
Yeah, this is like you had. This is another one of those like this game has this problem of like you're being asked to make a decision you can't make. You don't have the information to make this decision. I think this is actually one of the better foils. And we were just talking about how we want to, like, get a weapon upgrade.
では下がってよいぞ。
Awkwardly walk around in circles. For context, more than double the power of our current foil. Admittedly, this one hasn't had its, like, class adjust on it. Alright, so our Destiny Stone collection has increased substantially. So we've had the illusion one for ages. We now have the aquamarine. What's the other ones we got? The Moonstone. This is the amethyst. Aquamarine Moonstone. Okay. We also, like, I'm going to stop very shortly, Crow. Can I check the bloody magic shop now? Do you offer, like, does light magic have an AoE?
ところでどうやってムーンストーンを手に入れたの？
まず2つの月の神殿に関する古文書を手に入れ、帝国図書館で解読法を探し、アムトの神殿でアムトのシンボルを手に入れ、
It was quite the quest.
エルスのシンボルを手に入れ、ワロン島のジャングルで2つの月の神殿を探し、神殿の中でムーンストーンを発見し、ディスティニーストーンの守護者と戦って手に入れたのです。
あなたは神々に愛されているのね。イナーシーに魔の島と呼ばれる島があります。そこに住む邪悪な魔導士がディスティニーストーンの一つを持っているという噂です。あなたにエロールの加護のあらんことを。
So that so we'd heard about the Isle of Evil forever ago. Convert your stars into a torch launch. Okay, so that sounds like an AoE, but does that mean, do you need to cast Starlight to then use Cosmic Tide? Both of them sound like they need setup. We should also probably go on a pub crawl. I don't know if we've gotten...
私が
Oh.
君は見たか海賊ブッチャー見てはいけない海賊ブッチャーブッチャーを見たとき君の体と頭は泣き別れ恐ろしいブッチャー海賊ブッチャー君は聞いたか海賊ブッチャー聞いてはいけない海賊ブッチャーブッチャーを聞いたとき君の家族とお金は彼のもの恐ろしいブッチャー海賊ブッチャー恐ろしいブッチャー
Interesting.
いらっしゃいませお泊まりですか
いらっしゃいませ。お泊まりですか？
Okay, I'm going to finish the stream up here. My energy has definitely run the heck out, and we've made good progress. I'm still pretty worried about how fast that event rank is ticking up, but alright. Yeah, well, as I was saying earlier, I'm gonna send you guys over to hang out with Half. And I will do exactly that. I should be streaming tomorrow night. It'll probably start more regular time-ish, depending on how exhausted I am after work. Yeah, that's... There should be a stream tomorrow night, closer to the more regular time. Alrighty. Yeah, for now, that is all. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.